Hey Spectrum, welcome to the Premiere Production Show. I'm Preston.
And I'm Yusa.
And today, we have a bunch of great stories for you.
That's right, I can't wait.
Me neither, so let's get started. You better buy a bigger freezer, because we're going deer hunting.
That's right, Logan and Ben hunted down the hunters who hunted the other weekend on Deer Opener.
The Deer Opener is where hunters can see who can bag the biggest buck. We interviewed 2 hunters competing in the competition.
Do you remember the first time you hunted?
Yes, I do. It was actually last year.
Oh, it was last year?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I went with my father-in-law and my brother-in-law in Wisconsin, and we hunted for 2 weeks on the weekends. It was right around Thanksgiving. First day I was in a tree stand ever. There was like 35-mile-an-hour winds, and I thought I was going to die,
Sounds great.
but I didn't.
Do you remember the first time you went hunting?
Yes, it was about 5 years ago. I was 10. And I didn't get anything because there's a very small opportunity to get a deer. So,
This year?
Yeah, this year.
No, nothing this year.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
Guys around me have, but I haven't.
Have you witnessed someone or one getting shot?
I heard the guy, you know, a little ways away, and when he got it.
Okay. Have you ever gotten anything?
yeah, I got a doe, my first doe this year.
Nice. Have you ever been hunting for anything besides deer?
Yeah, I've also gone turkey hunting.
Did you get anything?
No.
No? Okay, well, I guess you kind of answered this one already, but then who taught you how to hunt?
My father-in-law taught me how to hunt. I grew up in Iowa where everyone hunts, and I was kind of the odd one out because I never hunted. When I went to school, we had hunter safety as part of our curriculum, so we actually got taught in school hunter safety. We got our hunter safety certificate through school, so that's how I learned.
Nice. And who taught you how to hunt?
My dad taught me how to hunt. He's taught me since I was 10.
We wish everyone the best of luck in the Deer Opener and bring in the doe. This has been Logan and Ben, Noise News.
The play was last weekend, and it went great.
Yes, here at Spectrum we have a group of kids dedicated to bring their stories to life. Let's hear more about the play with Caleb and Adam.
Here at Spectrum, we have many talented individuals who work very hard at what they do. The Drama Club is no exception. They've been working very hard for their show that was last week.
I am looking forward to performing with the cast and my dear friend Carter Hansen.
Though they can sometimes be dramatic, they are giving it their all to bring stories to life for the audience.
This will be the dawn of a new era, which will really be a return to a more primitive time. People won't be able to text each other with, "I'll be a few minutes late," or "Get me a cheeseburger on the way home," or "I love you so much." They will have to be on time and be...
The amazing students of the theater department at Spectrum High School have done it again and put on an amazing show. Can't wait to see the next one. This has been Adam and Caleb, Noise News.
Now let's take a break from the stories and go over to special news with Marcus and Emily.
What up, Spectrum? It's your boy, Fawn Dog.
And I'm just Marcus.
As the temperature goes down more and more as the days go on, soon enough we're going to see, you guessed it, snow.
Oh, yay.
Hey, cheer up. There are a lot of activities to do in the snow, like snowball fights, snowboarding, sledding, and so much more.
Well, I guess so. Did you know that the highest snowfall ever recorded was 31.1 meters high in the Washington state in 1971?
What? No way. That is too much snow.
It's true, but with that comes caution. When it snows on the road, it causes lower visibility to the drivers while driving. So reduce your speed and be careful, Spectrum.
Well, that's all the snowy news we have for you today, Spectrum.
Now let's head it back to Yusa and Preston.
Hey, do you see that shadow?
What shadow?
That job shadow! This week, Jackson and I went to explore the College Readiness 3's big project, Job Shadows. In an interview with Miss Hoyt, she explained that a job shadow is a structured career activity where a student follows an employee at a company location to learn about a particular occupation or industry. She went on to explain how it is open to all career fields from orthopedic surgeons to professional glass blowers. We sat down with a couple of students who have previously done job shadows and discussed how they went.
I job shadowed a nutritionist at the SUNY Cambridge Government Center.
I job shadowed Joe Glenn, and he owns his own metal crafting company.
They helped like the moms who have a lower income help get vouchers for food and make sure that their kids are eating healthy.
He owns three companies technically, but metal crafting, metal spinning, and then he also has jet cutting, where they cut the metal, and then he also has metal coating and metal painting. So basically he doesn't have to pay anyone else to do his own work. He just cuts it, paints it, finishes it, and crafts it, spins it on his own. So it's all within his own company. So we went through all of those different warehouses and all that kind of stuff, and he took us to lunch. We talked about the business side of it after that. It was fun.
Well, it was like one branch of what nutritionists could do, so they could like do that, or they could do multiple other things. So maybe if that's what I choose to, but I don't really know yet.
Yeah, owning my own business has always been a goal of mine. I think it'd be something fun. It's something my grandparents did as well. He owned his own auto parts company, and I don't know, it's just the stories he tells. I always thought that'd be fun, so that's why I picked Joe, and I had an in with him because one of my best friends is his son, so it was easy to get job shadow with.
This has been Preston Holmes and Jackson Walknitz signing off.
Hey Preston, do you know what We Day is?
Yeah, the We Day is where students go to hear motivational speakers.
Oh cool, let's go and see what the We Day event is all about.
On November 8th, the NHS group at Spectrum High School participated in the We Day event. This event is about building self-esteem and teaching young kids and teens how to make a difference in their community. The NHS kids here at Spectrum were taken to the Excel Energy Center located in St. Paul to watch performances of singers and motivational speakers. Spectrum is one out of over 12,000 schools and groups in North America that are part of the We Day Schools program. We Day is the greatest classroom in the world. This stadium-sized event, held in 17 cities across the United States, Canada, the UK, and the Caribbean, brings together world-renowned speakers and award-winning performers with millions of young people and families to celebrate and inspire another year of incredible change. The NHS team has been attending We Day for 5 years. They are hoping to continue this special event in the future and teach kids the importance of self-confidence and making a difference. This has been Julia, Yusa, and Paul, Noise News.
Wow, I wish I was a part of We Day.
Same here, Yusa. I tried filling out the application for NHS, but I was so stressed with school and work, I just didn't have the time to complete it.
That's unfortunate. Let's go and learn how to manage your time wisely.
Everyone undergoes stress of some sort. Students of all ages can get overwhelmed with homework, projects, and upcoming exams. Teachers may feel pressured over what to present to their classes and how they can help kids develop their learning as students. Even outside of school, it can be hard to manage your time wisely with working and free time. With the beginning of the second quarter here at Spectrum, we've constructed interviews with both students and teachers to hear what they are most stressed about in school and how they cope with it.
All the stuff that happens outside of the classroom, so lesson planning, grading, emailing parents and other teachers and things like that. And
when I go home, I play with my dogs, and I like to go geocaching. They can do the same things as that, and exercising is a good way to cope with stress. Hanging out with friends that are a good influence is another way.
Stress can cause chest pain, high cholesterol, cardiac problems, depression, and even hair loss. Some other causes of stress unrelated to academics are mental health, social health, family relationships, and unemployment.
Trying to study for it, or anytime I have to write a really important paper. Usually I manage my stress by I take what I have to do and separate it out into smaller pieces so I can handle it one step at a time.
Okay, and you are.
I would suggest to them to plan ahead and create a schedule of what they're going to do and make sure they save themselves enough time to do everything and then actually stick to the schedule so they aren't putting it all off till the last minute.
All right.
I'm the student council advisor this year, so especially around homecoming when we were planning for all of that, it was a little bit overwhelming and stressful.
All right. How do
I cope with my stress? Let's see. I like to go for walks with my roommates, go for bike rides, just try to be outside and kind of set whatever is stressing me out aside. Sometimes even just kind of like zoning out and scrolling through Instagram or something is something that de-stresses me. But probably my biggest de-stressor is baking pies. I really love baking pies, and it's just kind of like my art form, and I can't think about anything else when I'm rolling out the dough or cutting up the fruit or whatever. So that is a hobby of mine that helps me kind of decompress a little bit. I would say, I know this kind of sounds cliche, but even just breathing and taking a deep breath, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm not even breathing. I just need to take in a really deep breath. Otherwise, just trying to be outside, or something that helps for me is like having something to look forward to. If I'm really stressed out, I remember, oh yeah, I'm going out east to my cousin's wedding in December. Oh yeah, I'm going to Florida for spring break, or just something to kind of shift your mindset over and think of it in a more positive way. But yeah, just talking to people, sometimes just talking it out with someone, or like journaling or something, sometimes to get it out of my head and put it on paper is really helpful for me when I'm stressed out too.
Wow, I didn't know stress could be handled so easily.
Me neither. Hey Preston, do you know who is making it rain in the world of basketball?
No, who?
Max Lawrence. Let's learn a bit about him.
Boys basketball is a crowd favorite here at Spectrum. Max Lawrence is a sophomore on the team. He is one of the shining stars on the boys basketball team. He has been on varsity since 8th grade.
I've been playing basketball since kindergarten, so I think that's like 10 years maybe. That was when I was on the first team, kindergarten.
He was nominated as captain by the other members on the team. His leadership is what brought him to the top.
To be a leader, I think you have to be a positive influence on people. You gotta work the hardest out of everybody because people look up to you.
His peers take what they have learned and run with it.
Because I think I can like lead the team pretty good. I think I got some good leadership qualities.
This has been Marcus Grund and Emily Fonder, Noise News.
Okay.
Bleeper. What are they called? Bloopers?
Bloopers. Wow, that's good for Max. It's good that he enjoys basketball.
Yeah! Well, that's all the news stories we got for you today, Spectrum. I'm Preston.
And I'm Yusa, keeping you
in on the noise.